for the junior golfer. Today I want to talk to one that's very, very important to me with how we work with our kids, and that's the idea of getting them the right golf course and the right equipment. So giving them the right tools to play the game and succeed. Again, remember way back when we talked about confidence. Confidence is the number one thing. We want to teach our juniors confidence. So we're going to talk first about equipment. You need to get the right equipment for your juniors, and the ones that I recommend are the US Kids brand. The reason being is they are light enough. Number one thing is they have to be light enough. We talked earlier as well about they have speed windows. And while we're not necessarily doing, trying to hit the ball as far as we can yet, okay, that might come later. Maybe you are now, but it might come later. You don't want to miss those windows. So doing anything that's going to slow them down by giving them clubs that are too heavy is not going to be helpful. It really, really, really is detrimental to the golfer, not only for their golf game, but just their overall athletic development. And that's a scary thought, but that something like that could have such a big effect overall on a person's life, but it has that effect, all right? So getting them the right clubs is important. And even if you go and look at clubs and you need to buy only a wedge, a putter, and maybe a 7-iron, that's fine. That is okay. They don't need all the clubs. They're going to grow up really quick, and you can fill in with other clubs and start building the set that way. Or you can just, wait till they're old enough to get it and they'll be fine. It's about giving them confidence where they feel like the club's light enough to swing. Now the other thing is, with that, the speed they'll get from it just being light enough, the ball's going to start getting airborne. And that's also what the US Kids clubs are designed to do. They really are designed to get the ball in the air. Helps build the confidence of the kids, which is, again, maybe the most important thing, in my opinion, the most important thing that you need to do with your juniors. So buying the right equipment is extremely important. I can't tell you how many times we'll see, parents will ask me for a recommendation. I'll tell them to go get US Kids. They head out and they get a different set anyway. And because it was cheaper, they got a bag with it, whatever. And the kid comes and they struggle right away. And it's really difficult with that set of clubs. And the kids want to use the clubs they got. These new ones they get, they won't take, I'll have loaner clubs that I'll have out, and they won't take them. They want to use their clubs. They're very adamant about using what they have, and the new, especially when they're new. And it's really a struggle, and it's tough to watch because that as this person's trying to get better, the club is really making it hard, and they can't do it as the thing. They can't get better because the club's restricting it. Now the other part to that is with the golf course. That's the other thing we use when we play golf is the course. We want to scale the golf course down, okay? My golfers, we will not take somebody past the 100-yard mark. They will tee off from 100 yards on every hole until they break 40, okay? Once they break 40 from 100, they'll go to 150. They've got to break 40 again. They go to 200. They got to break 40 again. You'd be amazed at how this, again, helps their confidence. They're starting to see that they can shoot these scores, but you'll see how quickly they take it back. Everybody thinks, they got to learn from the long course. No. Learn from the short course. You start to expect to shoot these scores. Your confidence is up. All of a sudden, you're moving back, and then all of a sudden, you're able to really work on getting to that back tee or wherever you want to get to for your tournaments and keeping that score where it needs to be. So building their confidence through scaling the course. We run the US Kids Tour in Chicago. Just for a reference, our 6 and under players, they will play, and these are some of the best juniors in the world. They qualify for the World Championship. They will play from the 6 and unders are about 1,100 to 1,000 yards for 9 holes. We go up to our next age groups, which is 7 to 9. They're going to play from about 1,200 to 1,300 yards, and then we'll keep going from there for 9. At 18 holes, we get them at 5,600 yards would be the absolute max we would play, and that's going all the way up to 16 years old. So giving them the idea that this course is doable, building their confidence, letting them shoot a score, that's the most important part. So don't be afraid to take them out. If you want to tee off back there, go for it. see what happens. But I challenge you to go up with them as well and see what you shoot. You'd be amazed at if you shoot 80 from the blue tees, when you go up to the 100 yards and you play 18 holes, you'll be amazed that you think you would shoot well under that, and sometimes it doesn't happen. So it would be a good way for you to practice your own game. So scale the golf course, get them the right equipment, set them up for success, set them up to build their confidence. You're really going to help them out.